Hello again, year 2. So if you remember yesterday, we began our work on sharing equally. And we started by noting the number of items we were sharing and the number of plates or people we were sharing them between. Today, we want to look at how there are often a number of different ways we can share our items equally. Okay, let's see. Let's look at Whitney. She has 16 flowers. She's going to share them equally between some vases. I wonder how many different ways she could share her flowers to make equal groups. Why don't you get 16 small objects, or maybe 16 counters or a piece of pasta, and then draw yourself some circles to represent the vases. I start with 2 vases, and then I try 3 and 4 and so on. So pause the video to give it a go. Well, how'd you get on? I've represented the 16 flowers here now with my own counters. See them? All 16. I have drawn 2 circles to start with. Oh, look. Can I divide them? Yeah. I can share 16 flowers equally between 2. There are 8 in each circle. So 2 vases with 8 flowers each. What about 3 circles? Let's try. Draw them out. I'm going to share my counters. Oh, I've 6 counters in my first vase and 5 in each of the other 2. It's not equal groups. It doesn't work. 16 does not share into 3 equal groups. Remember, they have to be equal. All right, here now are all the different solutions I have found. 2 vases with 8 flowers in each vase. 4 vases could have 4 flowers in each vase. 8 vases could have 2 flowers in each vase. Or we could have 16 vases with 1 flower in each vase. Can you see a pattern? Can anyone else see the pattern? Do you see how, as the number of vases doubles, the amount of flowers in each halves? So if I have 2 vases with 8 flowers, I could also have 8 vases with 2 flowers. That's interesting, isn't it? There's definitely a pattern there if you look at it. All right, let's go on to this one. Have a look at these cookies. What do you notice? Well, yes, they've been shared into 2 equal groups. So how could we represent this as a written calculation? Well, when we write calculations after we've shared, we use the division symbol. There it is. So what numbers should we use? Well, we've got 8 cookies and they've been shared into 2 equal groups. Aha, there are 4 cookies in each group. So 8 divided by 2 equals 4. That's how we write it. Excellent. Now, have a look at these cookies. How can we represent this as a written calculation? Let's have a think. Well, I can see 20 cookies altogether, and they've been shared over 5 plates. There are 4 cookies on each plate. Can you see them? How do we represent this? We need our division symbol, and we need to start with the number of cookies, so 20 divided across 5 plates equals 4. Right, let's look at Dora. Dora has 6 plates. She shares 18 cookies equally onto the plates. Which of these 2 calculations shows us what Dora has done? Which one? Is it 6 divided by 18 or 18 divided by 6? That's right, it's 18 divided by 6. Some people might think it's 6 divided by 18 because in the problem it starts with Dora having 6 plates. But remember, the first number in our number sentence when we're doing division tells us how many we have in the group. So we have 18 cookies, so 18 needs to come first. And we're sharing them between 6 plates. So the 6 comes second. So remember that. We start with the number that we're sharing out. All right, let's have a look at this calculation. Whoa, 60, that's a big number. I think we need some base 10 to help us here. 6 tens. Now, we're sharing between 3. So I'm going to get a bar model, which has 3 equal parts. And I can start to put my base 10 into each. First 1 10 into each. And then a second 10 into each section. Aha, so I can see that 60 divided by 3 is equal to 20. 10 plus 10 is 20. 2 tens is 20. Ooh, what about 60 divided by 5? Well, let's get some base 10 again. This time I need 5 equal parts to buy my bar model. I'm going to put 1 10 in each part. There we go. 10, 10, 10, 10, and 10. I've got 1 10 left over. What should I do with that one? Ah, yes. I need to exchange it for 10 ones. Because 1 10 is equal to 10 ones, remember? Now I can share these ones between the 5 parts. How many is represented in each part of my bar model? That's right, 1 10 and 2 ones is 12. So 60 divided by 12, 60 divided by 5 is equal to 12.